Hello, it's Irene in here. So, today I was supposed to bring you another game, which was not actually this one. But I want to talk a bit about it, which was the retrospection of tomorrow. You have a demo for that one, and it's like a mystery science fiction visual novel. You can date apparently like four guys, but I don't think that game is as much um, related to the romantic part, but more into the science fiction and mystery thing. Okay, and the feeling you get from it is like a Steins Gate kind of visual novel. Uh, the issue that I was having with it was that I started feeling, because the developer is Chinese, I think. I was starting to feel, that the translation was getting really rough, and because it probably was kind of like an auto machine kind of thing, and it was very readable. How to put it? It was very readable, but I still felt, especially for the type of visual novel, which is like science fiction and time travel and all of it, I started to feel like I wasn't very okay with not actually really sometimes understanding what was going on. Okay, for the type of theme, I felt that I needed a better type of translation to really understand. Um, so I'm just talking about this because I am not going to bring that demo. But if you want to know more about it and you want to play the demo yourself, because it has good reviews, okay? It has good reviews. It's just that I was really feeling like, okay, this translation is not for me. I usually, I'm usually very fine with rough translations, really fine. But I don't know. I wasn't feeling it, and I think it was because of the theme in itself, which is more related to physics and science fiction, time travel, and all of it. And I started feeling like I was reading, and I was like, man, I'm honestly like not getting. Because and I bump it into me, and it was like you bump it into the other person, and it looks. I was like, what? Confusing. So maybe I'll leave it in the description too, like just kind of like, if you want to try this one, just do it yourself. I don't know. So now I have here, let me just tell you a bit about it if I can, the Mythic Love Iberian Legends. And this is actually a Spanish, uh, from a Spanish developer and publisher. And it says, this is a visual novel where you flirt with Spanish folklore creatures, save or doom humanity, and if you earn their trust, unlock their true monstrous form. Meet five romanceable myths, each with their own drama, secrets, and a tendency to snack on humans from time to time. Your choices decide whether you end up in love, betrayed, or just obliterated. And we have 15 plus endings: happy, tragic, weird. I don't want to get bad endings. Please do not give me bad endings during the demos. I don't want that. No. And you have like Iberian myths. Although, okay, Iberia is composed of two countries. I'm explaining this because I know that people in the US especially do not know what Iberia is. It's composed of two countries, which is Portugal and Spain. Okay. And I am not actually one of those that is going to tell you, you don't even know where Portugal or Spain is. I'm not. You do have like some Europeans that have like that tendency. And I'm not going to do that to you because in fact, even us, there's like a ton of countries inside Europe that even us, we don't even know where they are. It's a reality. Because we have so many countries in here. And not only that, there's also the fact that if a person asks me, oh, do you know where this particular state is in the US? I would also be like, I don't actually know, so how can we be like pointing fingers to the Americans in here? Because, oh, you don't even know where this country is in Europe, when we in Europe ourselves, many times we do not know. Like, you ask me for Malta, I would be like, I don't even, like, it's one of the tiniest countries we have. And I'm like, I don't even know. I'm being honest. I'm sorry. I don't even know. I don't even know how to find it in there. So how can I be like pointing fingers to an American when even there's this fact that even us in here don't actually know a lot of the states in America either. So it is fine, okay? It is fine. Okay, you don't know, and we don't also know in there either. And sometimes we don't even know in here. I think we all have kind of like a knowledge of like, I don't know how to put it. Like, we know where things are in here, but it's more like, the big ones, France, Germany. You also have like, I don't know, like tinier ones like Austria, Switzerland. But we kind of know where those are. But when it comes to like, probably like the more eastern ones, the more eastern ones, and like the tiny ones, we are like, I don't even know. And we are in here, okay? So it's totally fine if you don't know. But Iberia, it's a peninsula, and it's composed of Portugal and Spain. And another thing that you should know is that they do not speak the same language. Okay, they have different cultures. And one time, in our history, the world history, you may not know this, but one time in the history of the world, Portugal and Spain divided the world. Okay, so they decided that we are going to conquer this, and we're going to keep this part of the world, and you're going to keep the other part of the world. So yeah, there is like this relevance to the Iberia, actually. But in here, what I want to say is that in here, in this game in particularly, I think they are focused on the Spanish side, okay? Because they are like talking about Iberian legends, but I think they are mostly focused on the Spanish legends, okay? So you are not hearing any sound because I had a lot of work to be able to frame this game into my software. So if you find like some kind of, I don't know, situation in here of an error of the frame not fitting or something, I'm really sorry. I did my best to be able, but yeah, I did my best. I think it's fitting right now, but I don't know. Let's see how it ends up. So it says continue because I just put it a name just to see how the text was and all of it. So welcome to Mythic Love demo version. We are tossing you into a fun, flirty visual novel full of mythical chaos, questionable choices, and dangerously charming creatures. This creature in here is actually kind of cute, isn't it? This demo is just a small glimpse of the full adventure. The polished version will be waiting for you soon, but for now, take your time, explore, and see where your choices lead you. Go ahead, have fun, be kind, be chaotic, be whomever you want to be. Let's put We'll begin shortly, but first let's learn a bit about you. Why are you out in the countryside on a summer afternoon? Why am I out in the countryside on a summer afternoon? I went out to run and get some fresh air. I was told to go touch some grass. I'm going to meet some friends, probably the first one. I went out to run and get some fresh air. I wouldn't say run because I'm more the walking type. I love to do hiking and long walks and all of it. What are your pronouns? She, her. You are walking along a rural path late in the afternoon. You catch the subtle scent of windflowers. A gentle breeze brushes your skin and the temperature is perfect. You are in Valle del Gerte, a rural paradise according to many. So you couldn't agree more. You appreciate your privilege. You love the place, but you feel like you've outgrown it. You hate living here, far from the city. This is kind of like I actually like to be in the rural part. I don't like to live in the city. Sometimes the issue that you might find is that you don't have, like, this has nothing to do with the game, but sometimes what you feel is like you don't actually have good transportation or good roads, or when you are in these rural parts, it's not a question for me of living, is more like the transportation. Also, when you are in places like rural places, people tend to get really nosy about your life and gossip and trying to know everything about you and what you're doing and your life, and I also don't like that. You love the place, but you feel like you've outgrown it. Maybe, I don't know, you can agree more, you appreciate your privilege. And let's go like this, I don't know. A shiny object on the ground catches your attention. You approach it to see what it might be. It looks like a strange fancy box. You try to pick it up. Oh, you want to decide whether you touch it or not? Fine. I don't touch the box and go on with my life without ever meeting the Iberian myths. Okay. I touch the box because we are here to play, of course, right? A jolt of energy runs through your entire body, making you drop the box, which breaks when it hits the ground. The light it emitted fades away. You gather the pieces and put them in your pocket. Someone is panting. Okay. When you look up, you see a girl on the other side of the path. She looks flustered, nervous, searching through the bushes. She's desperate. Something about her innocence awakens a protective instinct in you. Okay, I have the freaking microphone in front of the text box again, so let's see how this is going to work. Where is that damn thing by Hecate, Circe, and all the witches? Oh, okay, I see. I have to find it. I promise I'll be tidy from now on, but please, turn up. I wish I could ask this person, can you imagine? Hi, have you seen a round box about the size of my hand? Do you mean this one? So Cora would like it that. Yes, thank you so much. Wait. So you can see me? Oh no! Oh no. They actually put like the partial voice kind of thing. I really don't like when they put this I don't like. I know some people like that. I don't like. I always disable that. But we're going to keep it for the demo for you. I have to fix this mess before someone finds out. She has like an eye of each color, right? I think if I just stick a pointy thingy in the back, that should reset the device. A pointy thingy. Once I do that, you'll forget all of this and I won't get in trouble. Oh no, it's broken. Did you drop it? I'm dead. You're dead. We are all dead. What is it? I don't know if it's something important or not. So I'm not going to chill. I'm going to be like, what's going on? What do you mean that? Don't you get it? You've crossed to this side. We can see you now. You can see us, and the rest of humans can't see me anymore. I can cross to your side. Do you know what that means? Now I can't go shopping. Oh, now I won't be able to go shopping, but for you, it's much worse. I could go with both. Okay, much worse. What does it mean for me? Shadows will track you down, drink your blood, eat your flesh, and gnaw your bones as soon as night falls. What? What's all this nonsense? They'll what? Drink my what? Where did you escape from? From the Inquisition. From the Inquisition, Coro. From the Inquisition. Not relating. From the Inquisition, but that was a long time ago. Was there like some kind of legend where you had like a Coro with the Inquisition? Yeah, maybe you did have. The thing is like, there are probably Spanish legends and I don't actually know about them. Now I need to activate my light if we want to keep you alive, because night is falling and no offense, but your human scent is very intense and those things are very hungry. But I took a shower today. Okay, I appreciate it, but I'm heading home. Oh no, I think they are coming. You won't be safe anymore. Let me protect you. What do? You stay with the weirdo? I'm going home. If it comes to that, someone else will protect me. I would be just completely confused, and I probably would actually think she was some kind of a weirdo. So she did not like. Well, yeah, but it was kind of like strange. Are you sure if the shadows show up, they'll kill you? I doubt there's anybody else around here that could protect you. So I'm going to get a bad ending. Probably. It's always like this. I'm just like, okay, let me just see what's going on here. Suddenly, oh, bad ending. I'm like, God. So, well, all right, I'm staying. I'll risk it. You're insane. Goodbye. Yeah, the game probably wants me to do this because otherwise I'm going to get a bad end. I do bet. I don't know, but I bet. Well, all right, I'm staying. For a few minutes, nothing happens. The night ambience is nice, warm. No sign of the terrifying shadows she mentioned. You noticed her staring at you. When you turn your head to glance back at her, she looks down and blushes. You find her reaction adorable. But you can't look away so easily, especially not from her eyes, the most beautiful eyes you've ever seen. You get lost in their innocence, their unique colors, the length of her eyelashes, as if they drew you in. You barely manage to focus and decide to ask the stranger a question to break the ice. What's your name? Do you come here often? This is so flirty. Are you seeing anyone? So flirty, both of them. So what's your name? The girl interrupts you before you can speak. Don't you see them? Oh, she points at some grotesque-shaped shadows that are approaching you. You don't see how, but the girl lights a small flame that floats above her hand. Don't worry, they are scared of fire. They won't get much closer. She says it as if having a flame in her hand was the most normal thing in the world. You can hold my hand if you want, the one that's not burning. That way we're closer and I can protect you better. Okay, sure. By the way, my name is Encoraja. I need to start switch to the Spanish. Wait. Encoraja. Encoraja. But everyone calls me Koru. Encoraja. Trying to think about these names in terms of legends or something, but not coming. Irina, what a cute name. When her small fingers touch yours, she tries to hide a tender sigh. She waves her free hand and chases the shadows away, but brings the flame too close to you. You fear she'll set you on fire. Koru, this is so hot. Oh, you feel it too. This has never happened so fast with anyone before, but... Was she already thinking about something in here? I don't know. I mean, you're about to burn me. Oh my god, sorry. She lets go of your hand and takes a couple steps back. For a moment, you fear she'll get too far and a shadow might catch you. That flame keeps them at bay, but they don't seem to want to leave. Your savior glances at a dry bush and looks tempted to set it on fire to scare the shadows away. Suddenly, a chilling wolf's howl breaks the silence of the night. A wild, powerful sound that makes your heart skip a bit. Almost instantly, the shadows scatter. Wolfie, I swear it was an accident. That's how all your confessions begin, Coral. A stranger has appeared right beside you when you didn't even hear him approach. From the ears and tail, you figure the howl that made the shadows disappear was his. There are many strange things about his appearance, but for a few seconds you can't look away from his intense amber eyes. They hypnotize you. It takes you a moment to reach and snap out of the trance. Just to get distracted by the unique shade of his hair, blonde but almost snow white on his head, ears and tail. The texture is also peculiar, almost velvety. You can't help but wonder how soft it is. The stranger scans you shamelessly from head to toe. Oh, so you can see us. Let me introduce myself. I'm Tiago. That's how you like it, Tiago. So nice to meet you, Tiago. Can I call you Wolfie like Cory does? I'm not much, to be honest, I was never much the nickname type of person that, that likes to call people by nicknames. I am not that type. I am not. If it's like a shorter version of the name, I'm kind of like, okay. Imagine, oh, my name is Patricia, but everyone calls me Pat. I'm fine with that. When it's like, oh, my name is Tiago, but my nickname is Wolfie, it's like, no. No, I don't prefer it. Core, it's one thing that you like engaging with humans, but bringing one here. But I bet we would have raised the level with him if I picked the Wolfie one. Wolfie, it was not like that. Irina accidentally touched the device Boo gave me, and well, now we're both on this side. It was an accident. The shadows picked up the scent and came to feast on human flesh. I used my fire to scare them off, but just a tiny little flame, I promise. After Shanna's scolding, I didn't want to cause another wildfire. Thanks for showing up and scaring them away. I felt the shadows getting restless, so I came to see what was going on and if their master was around. Okay, you probably saw like that name and you're like, oh, it's Xana, it's not Shanna. No. The X is a she. Most of the time is a she. So it's Shanna. It's not Xana for the Spanish, okay? Is he... Wolfie, can we borrow your little device that allows us to move between realms? You mean the portable... the portable portal. Portable port. Yes, that. Can we borrow it? First, Boo forbade us from exchanging them. Second, you already have one. And third, I never carry mine with me. Never? What if you want a human to see you? What would you do? What if you find someone you like again? Again? That won't happen. Sure, Wolfie. So you won't lend us your portable portal? Koru, please tell me you didn't break yours. As you respectfully remain silent, you mark the name of the device. You stand up for Koru. I'm going to remain silent. We should go see Professor Boo right now. No, he's going to be so mad. He made me promise 1,000 times I'll be careful, and I was careful. Well, you kind of like lost it, right? Because we found it on the ground. So she kind of actually lost it. What happened is I saw an injured cat and I wanted to take it to the vet. I turned into a cat to befriend him and kept him from running. But cats don't have pockets, so I had nowhere to leave my portable portal. I hid it in the bush, but then, oh, she hid it. Okay, because I was like, maybe she just lost the device. A cat, you turn it into a cat and you have dog ears and a tail. Yeah, kind of like. Actually, they are wolf ears. That's not the point. What are you? I don't care about what kind of ears they are. What are you? I kind of feel like the same. I don't know. Kind of feels the same to me. Aside from being hot, we are friends. Aside from being hot. So do we have like a haughty type of guy? And we have... is it League of Legends? League of Legends team? I think it is. League of Legends. No. I quit that a while ago. League of Legends. Oh my god. Yeah, for like the 6th time. You take a slow breath. I respect your weird costume vibe, but you're giving me the creeps. I'm going home. Thanks for saving me, but what's going on? Is this a parallel universe? Can I join the League of Legends team? Not like that. Not exactly. You're in our realm, our dimension. That also sounds good. Where will I live? Whatever. What do I have to do to go back to the other side, to my realm? Yeah. You have to use a portable portal to that transported you. But since it's broken, we have no idea. We'll need to ask the one who built it, Professor Boo. Can't we just glue it together? Yeah, I don't think so. All right, I'll ask this Professor Boo. What's his number? Don't bother. His phone is always on silence. Relatable. That's kind of like me. It's quicker to just show up at his home, I assure you. We're going to see him now. He lives near Toledo. How the hell do you plan to get to Toledo at this hour? Toledo, but we're in Cáceres. Plan to get this hour. It's far. Yeah, probably. We can easily teleport within this realm. That's how I got here from Galicia. 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 Sorry, it's just I need to switch, but then they are so different. Like Spanish and it's kind of the same thing with French. Like they are just the pronunciation is just so different that sometimes it's kind of hard for you to be switching. Galicia. Don't worry, Coro, and I will take you. I'm staying. If I go, Professor Boo is going to give me a hard time again. You started this mess. The portal that Irina used to cross into our realm is linked to you. He'll probably need you. Irina, if Boo got really mad at me, would you defend me? I mean, if one thing it would have been if she just dropped it, you know. But that wasn't the case. She hid it, and we just kind of found it, and we messed with it. So yeah, of course. Thanks. I knew I could count on you. Just tell him it was all your fault. Oh, but not that. Yeah, no. Okay. Corey, Kitty, I'm afraid you're not getting out of this one. Come on, let's go see Boo. He's in a better mood at night. No, but he'll be pissed anyway for sure. Irina, there's no need for me to be there, right? Oh my god, are you a coward? I hate that. Tiago is right. You should come. That way you can apologize. You don't have to come. I don't want to go without you. Please come. Yeah, I think you should apologize. I mean, it's my fault that I grabbed it and somehow, I don't know, I broke it. But it's also her fault that she didn't carry it and she hid it somewhere and it was a place where people could find it and something like this could happen. So we both carry the fault of it, you know? Corey pretends to pout but accepts the decision. At the count of 3, grab Irina's hand and we'll teleport to Boo's house. 1, 2. A hand far too big to be Corey's grabs yours tightly and flash blinds you. You panic a bit when you feel how sharp the fingers of that hand are. Kind of a bit like you can actually put the text. You can put the text a bit larger. That's what I wanted to say. But once again, kind of a pity that the font is kind of serif one. Yeah, it's a serif font. The gray could be like a bit more lighter gray, because now we are seeing very well because it's like we have like a white scenario in here. But when you see it like this, it's kind of dark. It could have been just a tiny bit. Gray is fine because it doesn't hurt so much the eyes, but could have been a bit lighter. Also, the usual thing of like your eyes and your face needing to go from like left to right, left to right, left to right. Like I really wish when people are developing games, especially like this type of text box, that they would put it in a way that is like it's not going to make like your eyes wander so much inside of like the frame thing. You've teleported again and you're no longer in Valle del Certe. But this isn't anyone's home either. You find yourself in a huge cold cave. See, that's why I was going to say cave. This is why I cannot be switching. A cold cave. A chill runs down your spine. Something feels wrong. The hand that grabbed you vanished with the flash. No one else is around in that mysterious place, right? Irina, an unconventional name. A deep, warm voice envelops you and sends tingles across your skin, and you don't recognize it. You look around, nervous, trying to see where it's coming from. But a shadow is all you see. You try and fail to keep your voice from trembling. What is this? Who are you? Show yourself, you coward. So we are trembling, but we are like, show yourself, you coward. Okay. I don't know. Who are you? I am he who fails, otherwise known as the god of darkness. Not many dare to say my true name, but if you possess the courage or the recklessness, you may address me as Gaweko. Oh, Gaweko. Oh, well, nice to meet you. Wait, you're the god of darkness. What help? Somebody help me. Wait, you're the god of darkness? Someone had to be. I just happened to be the one. Yeah, where are Cora and Tiago? Worry not about the witch and the mutt. It's highly likely that in this precise moment they are arguing about whose fault your disappearance was. She probably thinks she didn't grab your hand properly. How unfortunate it is that such a powerful witch is so insecure. So what are you going to do with me? A much needed apology is the reason you are here. Maitia. May I call you Maitia? Its meaning in Basque is my dear. Okay, I see. They are putting together. Kind of funny. Okay, I see it. I see it. Yeah, you're not understanding why I'm saying this, but I see it. Okay, it's fine. You don't need to understand. It was my shadows that tried to cause you harm. I am mortified. See, I don't want you to suffer any kind of affliction. Not many mortal visitors land upon this realm. Oh, sorry. My allergy. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm fine. You should muzzle those things. Don't worry, I'm fine. Knowing the shadows won't attack you again gives you some relief, and you finally allow yourself to examine the being that brought you to this cave. His imposing horns or his extravagant jewelry should be the most impressive part of his appearance, but what keeps you staring is the contrast between his bright green eyes and his dark skin. Oh my god, am I going to sneeze again? I don't know. Kind of hard. And his build. He's considerably taller than average. His torso is broad and toned, and he seems strong, very strong. So you know that in Spain they have like a part, like the Basque part, and we are going to have like legends that are from that part too. The mischievous laughter of the dark god manages to pull you out of your trance. Maitia, I kindly ask you to help me understand how you arrived upon this place. Okay, in Basque they have specific words and language, let's say it, and I do not actually know about it. Okay? Yeah. I have knowledge about the Spanish language, but the Basque, they have it's like a dialect. Okay, they have their own. Let's see it in that way. They have their own dialect. Okay, so like there's a lot of things that I do not understand, and I don't actually know how to say the Basque words. Okay, so I don't know if I'm Maitia, if I'm saying it in the right way. I don't know. How did you cross from your mortal realm into ours? I touched the gadget they call a portal. It's so weird to say this. It broke and here I am. Why do you want to know? Cross, I've always been here. I'm a deity to I kind of wonder if I could just like keep putting like these funny ones, but I don't know if I'm going to get a bad ending. And I'm doing the demo and I kind of don't want to get the bad endings because then I need to repeat and repeat and I don't want that. Okay. Let's just confess what happened. The portable portal, Professor Pooh's invention. Yes, a rather fascinating device indeed. The point is, you are here. Judging by your expression, I assume something is troubling your mind. I may be able to be of assistance. Tell me, what's the matter? Well, we kind of want to go home, but we also want to know about the situation, right? You know what they say, curiosity killed the cat. But you're no cat, and I shall keep no secrets from you, my dear. Just tell me what questions haunt your mind, and I'll answer. We can help each other. What do you say? Do we have a deal? Shake his hand. You stare at his hand with caution. You step back and stare at him with disgust. Just with caution, maybe. The god of darkness is starting to lose patience. A noise echoes from the back of the cave, as if a box of metal objects had fallen and spilled onto the rocky floor. This is unacceptable. Have those clumsy imbeciles accessed my workshop again? Forgive me, my dear. My incompetent shadows need to be dealt with. Like imbeciles? Imbeciles. It's probably imbeciles. I'm sorry. Gaweko speeds away, steaming hot and barely managing to maintain his arrogant composure. Could this be your chance to escape? He's technically kidnapped you. He has technically kidnapped you, although he hasn't treated you badly. However, you don't even know where you are. What do? You move to a side and wait for Gaweko to return. You walk towards a crevice that looks like an exit. You try to follow Gaweko to the back of the cave. I probably will follow. I have like no idea what's going on here. Before you can't even move a muscle, you hear hoarse hoofbeats echoing through the room, a sound that somehow morphs into the cracking of heeled boots. A woman is glancing at you. She has a commanding presence and is dressed in a short jacket with a rose in her hair. She has a riding crop in her hand and a very displeased look in her eyes. She stares at you, almost scans you like an X-ray. She doesn't look pleased. You return her gaze. The curves of her slender figure are taking your breath away. She has plump and firm lips, and the warm tone of her skin highlights her dark teal eyes. You both stand there speechless until she looks away. You could swear she's blushed slightly, though there's still content in her eyes. You're the human that's crossed over, right? Her voice twists in disgust when she utters the word human. Well, not by choice. But the woman cuts you off. Don't answer. I won't hear a word from you. I've got your kind all figured out. You're not going to manipulate me, sorry. And those pretty eyes aren't going to fool me either, mortal. Do you think that just because you look like that, I'm going to let my guard down? No, I'm not fooled by a pretty face. You don't understand what's going on? Why does a stranger hate you so much? And is she insulting you or flirting with you? Is it even possible to do both at the same time? The deep sound of footsteps interrupts your train of thoughts. The woman turns to look at Gaweko, but quickly returns her focus to you, as if she feared you might do something at the slightest distraction.
Oh.
Kaisho, Juana, you've arrived just in time to join us. Not even drunk. May I ask what you're doing with the creatures that crossed over?
Mm-hmm.
The creature is of human nature and has turned out to have a name. This is Irina. I can see it's a human, unfortunately. So it's kind of like the other guy was kind of like a wolf, and she kind of feels like she has a tail, and she kind of feels like she's a horse. And he feels like he might be a bull, maybe. I don't know. Something. I can see it's a human, unfortunately. How did you manage to access my lair? I've stolen gold from 3 kings. I know a thing or two about caves. Getting in was easy. Then I am confident that getting out shall be just as easy. Agur. Appreciate the visit. I'm not living without this creature. The professor. I think Agur is kind of like an expression. I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm not living without this creature. The professor, Tiago, and Koro are looking for it, and I knew if something vanished in the middle of the night, you were the one to blame. So I'd like to go with the Korean Tiago, please. I think Kaweko kidnapped me. Help. I'm fine here, thanks. He's not going to like it. You were not kidnapped, but it seemed like, didn't it? A better definition might be a forced invitation. I'm stealing that euphemism, Gaweko. I'll extend a forced invitation to this creature as well. She walks towards you with a hypnotic sway. See, like these voices, like I don't like to hear those. Gaweko tries to stand between you two, but Juana pulls out a large yellow flower from under her jacket. Get that out of here. The Lord of Shadows falls to the ground and covers his face with his arm. The walls of the vast chamber begins to tremble and some stones fall. You don't understand what you're doing, Juana. Slowly, Juana puts the flower away. Did you think I'll come without Eguskilore? Well, darling, it's been a pleasure as always. Now this thing and I are off to see Professor Boo. But I what? Alright, do I want to go with her? Or what happens if I say but I? What? Okay, alright. Shut up. Okay, thank you very much. I shall join you. Suit yourself, you know you don't really have a lot of friends in Toledo. But I'll be the one transporting the beast. I don't trust you one bit. The woman grabs your arm with 2 fingers as if she was afraid of catching something from you. Once again, you are engulfed in a blinding light. You appear in a huge storage room crammed with books, blackboards, parchments, and gadgets. The place looks straight out of a medieval fantasy movie. Koru rushes to you and gives you a hug. Are you okay? I was so scared. What do you do? I don't want to push her away, but I also don't want to hug her. I just stay still. Sorry, I didn't grab your hand in time. The thing is, like when they put this, it's not even like sometimes people come to me like, oh, it's because it's a woman. No, it's not. It's just I just met this person. Am I going to start hugging her? I don't know. Don't touch that thing, Coro. You could get harmed. Like, At the beginning, we just grabbed hands and stuff like that. But like grabbing a hand is kind of like okay, like hugging. I would say like hugging. It's kind of an intimate kind of thing. You do it with friends, you know, like people that you really. Because in the Iberia Peninsula, you know that people, when people are like meeting each other, they give a kiss on their face, each other's face, whatever. But that's one thing. Hugging is another thing. Okay, hugging is more like you already need to have like some kind of connection with the person for that. Don't touch that thing or you get harmed. You better not have laid a single finger on Irina, you filthy rat. Kakweku gives him a mocking look. It was my understanding that engaging with humans was beyond the dog's consideration. Shut up, or I'll shut you up. You're always like this, how tiresome. Can't you see we have a problem here? It's just a human creature, horsey. It is unlikely that it would bite you. It could do much worse things than bite us. We have to hand this beast over to the authorities as soon as possible. And how do you expect we do that without explaining how it got here? Oh, right. We could tell them that Irene is here with one of us. There is no need to mention the portable portals. Oh, there she goes again. But if that were the case, we would have no reason to want to hand a human over. And they would ask why we can't use the great stone portal to send Irina back home. You are right, sorry, it was a stupid idea. Koru, honey. These are the consequences of sneaking around using illegal devices. With what moral authority do you then judge my methods? Shut up, we're not hurting anyone. Quite the opposite. However, your plans... Tiago, wait, don't say anything else. The creature is listening. Who knows what it could use all this information for? So I'm listening, but I'm not understanding a thing. How's this my fault? You're the ones who brought me here. Some popcorn would be nice. Okay, but I'm listening, but I'm not understanding a thing. Come on. Stop you with your excuses, mortal. You're not going to trick us. In fact, I don't even know why you're here. Wait in the hallway until the professor gets back. Without even giving you a chance to reply, Juana grabs your sleeve with 2 fingers and drags you out of the office. And don't you dare move from here. Juana gives you another look of contempt before going back into the office and slamming the door in your face. The space around you is a wide, dark, and elegant hallway, but above all, it's long. You can't see an end or a turn in either direction. Only enormous windows, closed doors, and dim lamps. You hear murmurs from behind the office door, but you can't make out what they are saying. Should you wait or try to move? This looks like a huge labyrinthine mansion. Perhaps straying too far isn't the best idea. You're still trying to make up your mind when you see a figure at the end of the hallway. It's quite large and is slowly approaching you as if it was crawling. You can't make out its features, but you do see the gleam of 2 red eyes. The figure continues to approach. Soon you can make out its shape a little better through the darkness of the hallway. It's a man, the tallest man you've ever seen. He shuffles forward, cautiously glancing at the tray of drinks he's carrying with his trembling hands. He's getting closer. His red eyes seem to burn in the lamplight. What do you do? offer to help him with the tray. You scream in fear and try to run away. You greet him and ask if he's Professor Pooh. Well, we kind of have an idea because we saw at the beginning all of the love interests, so you kind of have like a feeling that he's probably the Professor Pooh. And he would probably be my favorite in terms of visuals. I don't know about his personality. But in terms of visuals, yeah. The stranger startles. That movement finally brings his face under the lamplight. His expression is friendly, shy, but also of perplexity. Oh, you must be the creature, the human, Irina. Yes, that, Irina. Okay, funny. The stranger continues to stare at you, bewildered. Oh, forgive me, I'm just, aren't you scared of me? Am I supposed to be? Like, yes, I do suppose all of these creatures, people, whatever, are part of legends, and they have a connection to some kind of Spanish legend. But I feel like it's also a pity that we are not getting the explanation for those legends. I'm just kind of feeling that we are not getting the explanation. Like, even that flower that Juana used in Gaueco. It also has like a meaning too, and they never. I was kind of like expecting them to say something about it because yes, there's a meaning to it too, and they never said nothing about it. So it's like, they are related to these legends, but where are the explanation of the legends in itself? Oh, forgive me. I'm just. Aren't you scared of me? Yeah, I think he's probably related to some kind of like a god of death legend or something. I don't know. Yeah, probably. Never mind. Sorry, please ignore that. I'm Professor Boo. Welcome to my home, Cerro del Boo. Even with his shoulders hunched, the famous Professor Boo is huge. His back is broad, and is his torso, his neck, and his entire build. His limbs are also longer than average, though perfectly proportionate to his body size. But what really captivates you is his welcoming, warm gaze, the scarlet hue of his pupils embraces you as if it caresses your senses. His silver hair also stands out. Straight, silky, and gleaming, the way it reflects as he moves reminds you of a blade of steel. A sudden shake of his head pulls you from your thoughts. It seems that he was also entranced while staring at you. He turns towards the office door. The rest are in there, right? Let's go. He opens the office door and holds it for you. The voices inside fall silent. Everyone stares at you as soon as you walk in, but their gazes quickly shift to Boo, who closes the door behind him. It's kind of funny because from what Coral was telling us, apparently this Professor Boo was like a very scary type of person, and the way that he's reacting with us, it's in a very uncomfortable, shy way. It's like strange, right? Here are your drinks. Oh, hi, Juana. Hi, Gaueco. Good thing I brought extra glasses. Was it you who found Irina? That is substantially how the events occurred. Yes. Juana, did you know that it was a human before you found Irina? In any case, I appreciate your help. So yeah, why is it a problem that I'm a human? Actually, I'm not a human. I'm a supreme deity. What's going on with the Supreme Deity? Yeah, I can't stand that word. The group falls silent, its members looking at each other and at you, especially at you. Well, you know why we're here. Irina is the one who broke my portable portal. And why did Irina have your portable portal? Because you lost it. And what did I say about the portable portal? That you could never... that I could never lose it? No, that you could never lose sight of it. But you can punish me for 100 years without a portable portal. By then, humanity will be half dead from global warming. And there'll be nothing fun left to do in their realm. Nothing. Shh. You'll wake El Coco. El Coco? Isn't that like a skull thing? El Coco? I think it is. And that's if we're even alive by then. We still don't know what's wrong with the light of ages. That's right. El Coco. Irina, you've got to see this. It's super cute. Coral leads you to a fluffy pink ball. It lets out adorable snores that make you want to pet it. Noticing it's being watched, it immediately stretches. El Coco. What? Is this supposed to be the El Coco? What? Because I'm not sure. I don't remember. It wasn't related to like a skull or something. I don't know. The plush opens its huge black eyes and waddles around the room, rearranging things and repeating El Coco, El Coco. Koru chases him and El Coco dodges her. Boo growls in frustration. You woke him up again. El Coco. What do you want to eat? Children. Yeah, there's like a legend with that, right? He would eat children. Yeah, something like that. On it. Your heart stops when you see Professor. It's kind of like, you know, when you kind of have like, it's like a saying. How to put it? It's not actually like a legend. It is a legend, but it's kind of like, imagine that you're like, how to put it? It's more like when you have kids and they don't behave or something, and you're like, oh, El Coco, not El Coco, El Coco is going to come in here and eat you because you misbehave or you're not eating, or do you understand? It's kind of like you have that too. What is the name of the one that you have that it's kind of like similar? No, not coming to me. But it's like, you know, it's the name you want to say when you kind of want to frighten the children. So the legend goes that he eats children. Okay, El Coco. Okay, yeah, that's it. Your heart stops when you see Professor. But it's a pity they are not explaining this. Why aren't they explaining this? It's so weird to me. Okay. Your heart stops when you see Professor Boo walking calmly towards an old fridge. You're terrified of what might be inside, so you close your eyes when he opens it. But curiosity wins, and what you see are dozens of frozen meal boxes. He grabs one box and heats it up in the microwave. Koro keeps trying to hug El Coco while he continues to wreak havoc. Ham children. Oh my god. What? Boo opens the package full of croquettes and hands it to El Coco, who eats them one by one, saying, children, children, children. Tasty children. Frozen food? You are feeding El Coco frozen food? Between monitoring both dimensions, fixing chorus messes, studying the light of ages, setting up the gala I don't know. And trying to stop humanity from self-destructing, do you really think I have time to cook homemade meals for El Coco? See, another argument in favor of not celebrating that pretentious gala. It's wasting too much of your time.
Mm-mm.
You know that's not up to me. Besides, it's not like it would make any difference. El Coco adores fast food. I've yet to see someone manage to feed him a healthy meal apart from Shana. But hey, if you want to take over, we can share custody. Me? No, I'm terrible at taking care of things. I kill plants in days and I'm super busy. Indeed, guarding one of the safest routes in the world seems so time consuming and exhausting. Are you trying to get under my skin? What's the problem? Would you rather get under my... I could take care of El Coco? No. 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 Hey, give the girl a break. Do you think it's safe to let Koru take care of El Coco? No, but there's no need to freak out. Sorry to interrupt, but what about my problem? Yeah, kind of like your problem. Irina wants to return to the human realm. Well, of course, a human can stay here. You've explained everything, right? You've clarified that this place is who we are. They told me you have a League of Legends team. So, Gaweko told me he's a god. Are you gods? Well, I'm divine, so technically I could be considered this guy. Tiago, you're not a god. You're a mythological being like Koro, like me, like Boo. Gaweko is a god, according to Basque mythology. Yeah. Mythological beings? What do you mean Tiago isn't a god? Have you seen him? Okay. Why is the creature still talking? Can we send it home already? It's not that simple. Irina, I'll better tell you where you are, at least the short version. Many years ago, humans and the myths lived in the same realm. However, that used to cause a lot of problems. Tiago clears his throat and glares at Gaweko. Well, I won't deny my involvement in the matter. So the realms were split. 2 parallel dimensions in one place. You couldn't enter our realm and we couldn't enter yours, in theory. Well, I am here. When a bond is formed between a myth and mortal, the portal between the realms opens, allowing travel between them. Since that's not always possible and sometimes we need to cross for, well, stuff, I invented a portable portal a few decades ago. We've been using it to cross over and return at will. But not all of us were allowed to borrow one. Yeah, I noticed that you do not have one. Only those who don't want to destroy humanity. I don't think you should use Koro's portable portal to go back. It could have catastrophic consequences for you. Then use mine and get out of here already. Here, take it. She's so arrogant, honestly. Like, I understand she's kind of like one of those tropey types, you know, but she's just acting so arrogant. Like, she acts arrogant. Koru is kind of weird and kind of like blaming us with stuff that she shouldn't blame us and kind of coward. Tiago is like that haughty, kind of like vain type of guy. Gaweko is like, I don't know, he might be kind of like dangerous or something, kind of feeling that. I don't know. And I don't know much about this book guy. I mean, it seems like he creates stuff and he's related to some kind of creation, maybe. I don't know because I do not know the legends in itself. No, Juana, Irina can't just use another portable portal. You know this, I've told you all a million times. Never exchange portals. I'm not being picky, it's genuinely dangerous. Once someone is synced to a portable portal, they can't even touch another one. That rule applies to humans as well. What is your suggestion then? The only option is to do it the traditional way. Form a bond with a myth. The magic of that bond will open the great stone portal and you'll be able to return home. But then we formed a bond with that person, right? Then you probably don't want to go back home. I volunteer. Koru, I'm not sure your power is strong enough to open the portal right now. How could her power not be weak when you all make her feel useless? But Professor, we've all lost part of our power. Will it work? It shouldn't be a problem as long as the bond is strong enough. Bonds are power. That should compensate our little indisposition. Irina, I recommend someone like Tiago or Juana. I do recommend myself. I am very recommendable. It's just so vain. I thought you didn't want to fall for a human again. I don't, and I won't, but you know I like making friends, whether they are myths or humans. Or cats. As I was saying, Irina, you should bond with me. Though be warned, you'll miss me afterwards. You'll make El Coco throw up with all that ego of yours. I just don't get why Professor Boo would recommend you, as rude as you are. I can bond with anything. And I'll do whatever it takes to send this mortal creature back. No need for sacrifice. I shall be delighted to bond with my Maitia. I think it's Mighty. I'm sorry if I'm not saying the right word in Basque. You don't want to help, you want to use Irina. Me using someone, I am offended, you manky dog. Gaweko, as God of Darkness, you shouldn't have access to the Great Stone Portal. Precisely, as God of Darkness, I do have enough power to open the portal with a lesser bond. It shall be substantially faster for Irina. Yeah, like he probably symbolizes like the bull, I bet, because the Basque, I think they kind of like the bulls and the bulls fighting and all of it. I have like, I'm not actually sure, but I have this sensation, yes. So maybe it's related to legends that they have too. We don't buy it, cow. You won't cross the Great Portal. And who's going to stop me? Am I to understand that you've acquired an army of poodles recently? Cut it out, Gaweko. The donkey as well? Where's that flower? Not again. Get out, Gaweko. Nobody invited you. Well, Gaweko is always welcome. Gaweko is never welcome. You are more than welcome to kiss my arse. Bastard. You two are always like this. You know what? I deem insistence unnecessary. Irina will come to me eventually. Agur. This has like a meaning. I don't remember. Sorry, I don't. No, I don't remember. A sudden flash of light fills the room. It's like something they constantly say, but I don't remember. When it dissipates, you notice Gaweko is gone. I don't come back, so deluded. The Basque Collective is one of the strongest and most powerful. We need them. I don't need anyone. Wow, so edgy, Wolfie. I'm kind of like, I'm feeling like, how to say it? That's why I was kind of like, when I saw it, I was not expecting them to put the Basque part in here, okay? Because sometimes they have some conflicts in Spain because of the Basque. So I'm like, I was kind of like, I was surprised, to be honest. I was surprised. Poor Galweco, maybe we hurt his feeling. And I'm not saying that I am against Basque or that I'm pro for the other side. Not saying that. I'm just, because they have some issues between them. Let's say like this, between them. I was not expecting like to see this, to be honest. Poor Galweco, maybe we hurt his feelings. Excuse me, I'm still here. I'd like to go home. Thank God he's gone. I won't say that. Let's take pity of him. No one cares what you think, mortal. Juana, please. Irina, don't worry. Choose me, let's bond and have fun, and you'll be home as soon as you wish. If that is still your wish. For someone who claims that he won't fall for a human again, you sure are insisting a lot. You too, I don't fall, I'm a lone wolf, but I'm also the best company anyone could dream of in this realm or any. Juana pretends to vomit. You are your own biggest fan, right, Tiago? So exhausting. Then let's make the creature choose between Koru, Tiago, or myself and make it leave already. You're all forgetting about Professor Boo. If anyone can help, it's him. He created a portable portal. He knows the most about our realms. Yeah, I guess I could try. But the most important thing is to form a bond, not with whom. So go ahead, it's up to you to decide who you try it with. She's the most eager to lend you a hand, Koru, right? Some doubt her skills, others whisper she's a powerful witch. She's the naive type of person, right? She kind of seems like that. Airheaded, naive, probably that type. Oh. I needed to click, sorry. Tiago, he can howl like a wolf and who knows what else. He's clearly your best choice in his humble opinion. Yeah, very haughty. She's kind of like rude. So he's the egocentrical type. She doesn't trust you, won't give you a chance, but who can resist the thrills of a challenge? That's true. It's kind of rude. But sometimes you have like rude ones and they end up being like the best ones. Is he not an option? His intentions are wrapped in mystery, as dark as the shadows he rules, and that draws you in. You could ask about him. Yeah, he kind of fits the mysterious type, which is always like a plus for me. I kind of like the mysterious type of guys. And sometimes it's more because I want to know more about their mysterious ways. It's not that I'm actually into them, it's just I want to know what they're hiding and stuff like that. And then we have Boom. He's the top expert, the safest choice, but could you be the one to melt his icy heart? Yeah, I want to choose him because I think he's very pretty. Demo is over. Thank you for completing Mythic Love's demo. You pick it, Boo. Looks like somebody's hot for the professor. In the full game, you'll get the chance to learn the mysteries he and the other myths are hiding under their gaze. Mythic Love is being made by a tiny team with big feelings, mostly anxiety. So your feedback means the world to us. Just please be nice or Juana will find you and make you pay. Not sure if that's a treat or an incentive, honestly. The story gets juicier after this choice, and you'll soon be able to explore all the branching paths that will shape your fate. 5 different adventures await, 5 chances to discover how mythical beings react to your choices. Myths have been passed down for generations, but now it's your turn to decide how they continue. Mythic Love is yours to write. Okay. So, what do I want to say in here? Can I just go to the other side without screwing this over? Yes, I can. It seems interesting. I was kind of feeling that I needed some more background in there in terms of the legends. And I still don't know if you're actually going to get that. Because, I mean, or this was done for a Spanish in terms of the peninsula in here. More like Spanish audience, European Spanish audience. And they are not going to explain you what each legend and each thing means. Or they are going to explain during the paths. I don't know. Because it felt like they could have given us a lot more in terms of the legends in itself. It says here that the project was funded by the Spanish Ministry of Culture, a framework of recovery, transformation, and resilience plan funded by the European Union Next Generation. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see it. So they probably got a fund to do this. This one is out. Okay, this one is already out. It's not one of those to be announced. It's out. You can get it. It's 16% right now, at least from what I'm seeing. Not very expensive. I don't actually know how many hours you will get from here. And as I said, I think it was interesting. It was just a pity that we didn't got... I don't think we got, right? I don't think we got any CG. We didn't got any CG. And that thing of the legends, I wanted to know a little bit more, because even myself, I don't actually know the legends, you know. So I kind of felt like it was kind of missing in there. But it seems very interesting. So I'm going to leave the link in the description if you want to know a little bit more about this one. And that's it. Thank you very much for being here with me, and I'll see you next time.